Morning guys. So as I previously mentioned before, I wanted to do a video just showing where I was in my 50 envelope challenge, as well as discussing other avenues I can get my money from once overtime finishes, which technically it has. And then I wanted to show you a brand new budget planner that I'm going to use for 2022. Happy New Year everyone. I hope you had a great time, even if you went to bed early, even if you stayed in and watched films. As long as you did what you wanted to do, it's all good. Okay, so in respect to the 50 envelope challenge, I started this on the 13th of October. I don't know why, I just decided to write the date on there, I think to motivate me a little bit more. So we've crossed out a fair few, not as much as I'd have liked, but we've got the 50 done, the 48, the 36, the 30, the 20, and then the first line. The only reason I did these three rather than put it to make it something more is because it had so many coins and I didn't necessarily want to weigh down the envelopes with coins. So yeah, but like I said before, I have overtime, my last overtime pay in my next paycheck, and I believe it will be quite a juicy one, depending obviously on tax that gets taken away from it, but hopefully I can do like the larger denominations, maybe one or two of those, or something like that, but we'll see, and we'll have to wait till next budgeting video next month. But yeah, that's just where I am right now. I think going forward, I'm going to, anything I make on Atapol, QMe, or anything like that, I'm gonna put towards this. It's like an additional, that's like my income rather than overtime. So hopefully, I don't know whether I should give myself the target of like saying a particular month to finish this by. Let's say, well, it's been 2 months, so let's say, I don't even know, maybe mid next year, let's say June. In my head I'm thinking April, but I'm gonna be a bit lenient and say June on my YouTube channel, just in case. So yeah, that's where I am with that. I do keep all of my envelopes in this little, I think it was for like tea bags and sugar, but these are all my envelopes that I haven't used. This is my washi tape that I use to close them, and then these are the envelopes I've stuffed, and yeah, so that's just where I have all of that stuff, and that goes away. Okay, so now that's finished, I went to show you my new budget planner, which I'm actually really excited to do. I'm hoping I'm not one of these people that just buys a new diary or notebook and just doesn't use it after like a couple of months. I refuse. This YouTube channel and these videos are going to hold me accountable, because I think maybe I might start doing check-ins to literally hold myself accountable for every single penny that comes out of my account. Ideally I wanted stickers to use on the budget planner, but I've ordered some from She's on a Budget, but they're not going to come until like mid to end of Jan, and I'm too impatient to use it, so January would just have to be stickerless. But this is her in all her beauty. This is the, oh, you can tell I've not used it. This is a purchase from Amazon. It's called the Carpe Diem planner. I believe I paid about £13 for it, and yeah, got it a next day delivery, so that's always handy. Let's have a little look. So you get one of these pockets, which to be honest will be great for me. I always have like bits of paper and stuff, especially when I'm working out budgeting, so I can just keep them all in there. You also get 2 sticker pages, yeah, 2. So obviously they're really fun and playful, but but I was just worried if I started using them and then I ran out. Obviously I could probably purchase more from the particular brand, but I didn't want to start something and then it'd be incohesive. So yeah, okay, and then you've got the front bit. Budget like a boss, yes we will. So you've got your budget overview for the whole the whole year. So you can write your income, expenses and savings. Interesting. To be honest, I might fill this out as and when. So if I do the weekly check-in on the last week of the month, I might go back here and just note it all down. This is really cute, savings goal. I see these a lot on Etsy and through other budgeters using them. I think they're quite cool, but I don't know. My main saving goal is a house. And I don't think I could save for an entire house in a year. But who knows? I have been looking at perhaps buying an iPad or an Apple Watch because I'm one of those. No, because I'm like, I don't travel often, but if I did, I don't want to lug my MacBook around with me. And then also the watch, I thought that'd just be handy to have. But yeah, I'm in an R-ing. It's one of those things I always do, and I have been thinking about both for a while. The iPad longer than the watch, but we'll see. You also have these smaller ones, quite a few of those, so that's good if throughout the year you decide you want to save for something. You've got your donation tracker, a bill payment checklist, a debt payoff goal. The only debt I have is student loan, and that gets taken out every month from my paycheck anyway. So I don't know. Let me know down below if any of my fellow UK budgeters pay off any further student loans if they have them. Like, are they just going to stick to paying as it comes out of your wage, or are you saving additionally to speed up the debt? I don't know. In my head I don't consider it debt, even though it is debt. Controversial. But yeah, there's a few of those. Account trackers as well. I think in an ideal world I would have actually got the Budget Mum planner book situation, because honestly, inspo right there. But because it's from America, and you have to think about customs, and yeah, as someone that works and sees parcels and deliveries and customs charges, yeah, I don't want to really order much where I have to pay customs. So yeah, sorry, I kind of just skipped past that. So you've got credit card information, bank information. I obviously am not going to fill this out, because if for whatever reason this goes missing or something like that, then I don't want someone to know my bank details. So this is January. So January goals, monthly saving goal, monthly goals, and looking ahead. So I think it's tricky because obviously I put money into savings as soon as my wages come in. Like, it goes into my savings for a mortgage. So I don't know if I consider that, or whether it's like additional savings throughout the month. I'm not sure. But we'll see. I feel like I've got a lot going on in January, so see how that pans out. And then yeah, sorry, I already did look at this and write like the dates as and when they are. I think this is payday, although to be fair I'm not really sure if it got affected by Christmas, so we're just sticking with it for now. But what I thought I might do on camera is write in when my bills are due. So like I said before, obviously I want to use stickers, but I'm too impatient. I want to get content out for you guys, and I want to be productive as possible without having to wait. So I think January might just have to be a stickerless month. So yeah. Alright, so this is going to be a bit backwards because when I write it out from when I get paid. So even though, so the dates here will change because these three will always be the date I get paid is the date that I pay these, if that makes sense. So right, this will make more sense as I'm doing it. I'm terrible at explaining stuff. Right, so we've got, I'm so scared to write on this in case I mess it up. So we have got the phone bill coming out here for £23. We've got Prime coming out on the 29th, and that is £7.99. We've got Spotify on the 1st, and that is £9.99. We've got my dad's phone bill, comes out on the 2nd, and that is £10. We've got Apple on the 23rd. Although, the cheek of it, I'm pretty sure yesterday on my phone they tried to tell me that I was running out of storage again. I don't know how. I clearly need to have a little look at my storage and what I'm using, but I kind of don't want to spend any more than 79p. So we'll have a little look at that. So yeah, that's the 23rd. That is for £79. Centre Parks was just for then. So on payday, rent will come out. Monzo will come out. Chip will come out. And I think that's all of my bills, which is not a lot, is it? But then, oh, I should have probably wrote this down because I need my phone. Let me see if I can remember. Okay, so that's for tomorrow, Monday. What day is it? Thursday the 13th. I know I have a pedicure. I'm not sure what time yet because it will be dependent on what shift I'm working that day. But that's when that's booked in. I know on the Friday I have my booster jab. But yeah, I think in terms of what's coming out money wise, I think that's all I have at the moment. I have done obviously some unbudgeted spending already because I'm horrific apparently. So obviously the stickers that I got for this planner, they were purchased, I think they were about £4 to £5 including delivery, so that's unbudgeted. So I'm just going to write it here because I technically wrote this so that, or did I? No, ignore me. I'm just going to write it here. Okay, so on the, maybe the 30th, I think it was, and I need to figure out how much it was. What else did I buy? I'm sure there was something else. I just can't for the life of me figure out what it is. Okay, maybe we'll come back to this. But yeah, I know okay. Goals. What do I want goal wise? So I'm gonna have a driving lesson. I'm not putting it in yet because I can't remember the date, to be honest, and I put in my deposit for it already, so technically paid for, but it's literally dependent on what shift I'm working. I know I probably won't keep at least even the time of that one because of work. So goals, take at least one driving lesson, which I guess you could say is easy peasy because I booked it in. What else do I want to do this month? Ugh. This month I want to have more than £5 rollover in my bank. So every month so sorry guys, I'm still really bunged up and sick. But every month what I do is I try and keep a £50 buffer in my bank to cover any like unbudgeting or unexpected bills. So yeah, I think last month I had about £7. So yeah, I'd like to try and have more than £5 to roll over, because then it's more additional money that I can use, maybe even for the 50 envelope challenge. What else do I want to do this month? Oh my gosh, what do I want to do? Let's set ourselves a budget. Make at least, we'll say £20 in surveys. So at the minute, like I mentioned, I am using Atapol and Qme, is that how you say it? And I did download MSR, I think it's called. So £20 might seem like nothing for some people, because I know some people do like £10 a week, but I find it very hit and miss, especially with Atapol. On like the surveys that are available to me, I don't get any surveys that really that give an income of more than maybe like 50p. So I usually choose Qme, whatever it's called, because it's more variation. But again, very hit and miss. So £20 seems like a doable situation. And like I said, hopefully I'll build this up over time, because my overtime won't be included in my budget next month. Oh, it will, but not the month after. So I don't want to be reliant on that as long as possible. What else do I want to do? You only get asked a question in school and then you're put in the spot like, I did not plan this out. Maybe I'll keep these three. And then if I'm doing the check-ins, then I will maybe add if I need to. But yeah. So this is obviously where you'd work out your budget here, which I might start doing, but to be honest, I think I'm one of those people that just needs to work it out on a piece of paper first before putting it in. This is rawness. But yeah, like I said, this is like a really cute little planner, and I'm hopefully going to use it for all its intents and purposes. I don't know, let me know below if you would just put your finances on there, or would you use it as like a diary as well? It's obviously nothing that anyone on YouTube can figure out, but like if you had an appointment, I feel like people are going to say no because it's a budget planner, which is fair. I just want to see kind of what everybody else would be doing. I wanted to actually see if there's anything. No, I wasn't sure if there was going to be anything at the back to be like, oh, it's the end of the year, how much did you save? But I guess we could work that out at the end of the year. I can't actually believe it's 2022 today. Wild. But yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. That's the other unbudgeted was, we're just gonna put it for like the 29th or 30th. I ended up buying something from Bow Avenue in the sale, and it came out of my Monzo account, so I didn't feel too horrific, because depending on what government guidelines would be dependent on how often I go into work. And to be honest, I probably shouldn't buy things like coffee as much as I do because it does all add up. But to be fair to myself, I do have a free coffee next time I go because of the sheer amount of money I spent on the previous ones. But yeah, I think that's it. I've rambled enough. But yeah, I will link this below for anyone that's interested. I hope everyone has a great day. Link me any suggestions that you have or anything you want to see. If you have any questions that you want me to answer, just pop them all below and I will get around to them.